Let's talk about how to make this Valentine's Day truly special. It would help if I knew what kind of gift to send. I find the whole holiday kind of confusing. As long as it comes from the heart, I think anything you give is fine, sir. That's not the case, Marcy. Only the perfect gift will do.
Yeah, it's one of them things, you guys. Everybody knows about Valentine's Day. I'm a bit late on this, as many of you know, because I haven't been feeling too well. Either way, I figured I would get in at least one little piece on this wonderful Valentine's Day event here in Snoopy Town. Did you get this gift? Did you get this pack? I hope you did. If you didn't, well, you missed out on getting some really nice stuff. That's our three cocos. And I got to get the bread. So, welcome back to Snoopy Town. It is I, Hellgear, doing what I do as best as I can. And that is, well, try to entertain you guys as I go. And as things have just come to my knowledge, have some Snoopy Town audience out there in Korea. So whether you are from North or South Korea, welcome. Kasabidong or something like that. I forget. Uh, I gotta. I'm very much overdue with talking with my Korean friends and family. Ah, they keep telling me how to say that properly, and I always butcher it. So if I just butchered that, forgive me. I'm not feeling 100% here. Now then, you already know I'm not feeling 100% because I don't even have Valentine's themed music up and running. But here's the more interesting part of this thing. I'm supposed to be looking for Eudora. That's who I'm looking for. Eudora. Eudora and Heather have our buyable outfits this time around. So, of course, we'll just hunt her down the proper way. Now, what's interesting is, as per usual, we are recycling stuff from past events for spawn purposes. And I'm going to show you what is being repurposed for this event momentarily. But gotta get in contact. Belle's getting a new outfit too, which is so nice. It really is nice. Oh, that's right. I still have you wearing the other outfit. Not, you're actually wearing this event's outfit. The cherry dress. Yep, the cherry dress. That's actually like, what? One of a few dresses you actually wear. So, I'm going to need some of these. We're back over here at my little chef station. These cookbooks from the cooking event that happened from the past are what are used to get you recipe pages. And of course, we get the cookie thing. So, we got these two lovely ladies doing their thing inside of the chocolate factory. They even changed the marquee to put the presents ones underneath the mission tab. So, got to get some more bread. Now, here's the funny thing. This is called the Chocolate Factory. But because I can be the one to show you this, and probably because many of you weren't around for this event, I'm going to show you the chocolate factory itself. That's right, I'm going to show you the chocolate factory. Why? Because I can, and because I have it. And that is the most important thing. That was a roll of tape. Ah, okay. Jose Peterson, let's free you up. I'm going to need some more groceries. And that's the important part, getting all of the staple things. That's Spike, not Jose Peterson. I need to get the Jose Peterson just to get some more groceries. So, you see this pink building right here? This one? That's the chocolate factory. Remember when we used to cook waffles and cookies for Valentine's? And this is something funny. And those of you who have been watching this series would know this, but this Valentine's Day event it actually foreshadows a past Valentine's Day event, perhaps the best Valentine's Day event too. And that's the one where Lila first appears. Here's I covered that in the playlist section of Snoopy's Town Tale in case anybody wants to watch. So, that being said, let's free everyone up so they can do their proper things for this event. And it was nice because I was reminded of such memories. Why was I reminded of such memories? Well, that's just how Facebook works. Facebook is funny that way. You have to keep going through and tapping on your friends on the social tab, but the social tab will end up completely blank. The saddest part is the very item I need for you to do that is in this pack, and I don't have the bread to get it. So that's an unfortunate thing. Now, Marcy and Peppermint Patty get their events later on in this, and I'll show you momentarily. But I want to see what item do you give me for that, and if it's useful or not. The actual Valentine itself. Okay. 25. So that's a 2.5 hour task. All right, Peppermint Patty, your turn. So let me show you a chocolate cake bed. This thing right here. This is perhaps the most sus item out of this entire event. Chocolate love. That sounds like something you would hear off of Bob's Burgers. So there's Peppermint Patty's outfit at 26. And then at 29 is Marcy's outfit. Wild, isn't it? Wild, isn't it? So I'm going to have them both. Oh, wait, I have Marcy doing something. I can't have her and Peppermint Patty make bread then, because they have a task where they make bread. Schroeder has a task for bread. So we'll let him do the bread thing. If he doesn't have anything useful for this event. Alrighty then. You do have something for this. You're from one of the bundles. Alright, well, make some bread. Daily bread. That's what we're gonna do. Daily bread. Okay. So you can hear I'm still stuffed up. Gotta drink some more soup. The unfortunate place is the pho restaurant that I go to is closed on Mondays. And the other restaurant where I get a good pho from is closed on Mondays. But that's a vegetarian Buddhist restaurant. You know, oh boy. Do you guys have Valentine's this year? I mean, I hope you do. And if you don't, that's okay. Valentine's Day is also Singles Awareness Day in some places. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing to hear about, but hey, if you're in America, you're not stressing it. If you're in Japan, you're just waiting for girls to bring you their chocolates. And it's funny because for this event, as explained in the app store, the girls are going to make chocolates, all kinds of chocolates. And I might as well talk a little bit about that because it has some symbolism to how they do Valentine's Day in Japan. You've probably read this from manga or seen it in certain Japanimation that you watch. You know what? I can you can get groceries, but I'll let you get lemonade with Ruby. So here's how this works. And this is one of the wonderful reasons why we love the Japanese. They actually know how to work Valentine's Day. See, now in Japan, Valentine's Day essentially happens twice. They have the girls' version, which is what they do Valentine's Day for, and then they have the guys' version 1 month later on March 14th, also known as White Day. You probably heard me talk about that, but anyway, this is how it works in Japan. On Valentine's Day, the ladies decide to give the guys in their lives chocolate, but they have a couple of chocolates that they make. The most common one is called Giri Choco or friendship chocolate. These are the ones that they give to, you know, the likable peoples in their lives. Usually, when it comes to friends, you give your chocolates to your colleagues or male coworkers and stuff, not the ones that you're kind of into. Of course, as you can tell by Snoopy here, with the 200 white chocolate hearts, he's got the 12-hour thing. Now, the other kind of chocolate is called Hunmei chocolate. That's Honmei. And this is the romantic chocolate that girls give to the fellas. And I learned about this for the first time reading one of Ken Nakamatsu's manga known as Love Hina. Anyway, it works like this. In Japan, the ladies give the guys chocolate on Valentine's Day in hopes of them getting some return chocolate 1 month later on White Day. That's when us guys give the chocolates to the ladies. And if if one of the ladies gave you chocolates, this is literally the time where you return the chocolates that you give. Oh, you can give me bird photography. Bill. Yeah, pictures. I need cameras. Now, I had a college professor who has a Japanese wife, and I had actually asked him about this one February. I was like, "So, you got chocolate, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, chocolate from the wife." And I go, "So you're gonna remember to give her chocolate on White Day, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I was asking him a little bit more about White Day, and he filled me in. And here's another interesting thing about White Day. If there's also the "I don't like you" gift. Normally when they like you, they give you chocolate, but if they're not into you, you give them raisins. That reminds me of that episode of the Casa Grandes, right? For I forget what it was, like the Halloween ass thing where they give you raisins and you don't want the raisins. Well, on White Day, girl, the ladies don't want raisins from the dudes. You know, they would rather have the friend zone chocolate than the "I'm not into you" raisins. And rightly so. I mean, think about that for a minute. Do you really want the "I'm not into you" raisins, or would you rather be friend zoned with chocolate? I'll let you fellas tell me in the comment section below. So, yes, this chocolate factory that is the event for this month is actually the inside of that pink chocolate factory building that I showed you. And I actually like this nod. It gives us the player a nod of what was inside of, well, one of those little pieces. And here's the funny thing, that chocolate factory building was actually the crafting station, I believe, from the previous event. Now, here's the funny thing. Eve, even though this is Heather, right, doing the chocolate gift, when you see the loading screen, it looks more like orange colored hair. And I'm like, wait, why does this look like Peggy Jean? And that's what got me. And I think I did this little thing too, because like Peggy Jean and Heather look so similar in design, but it's the hair color and dress color, but mainly the hair color that differentiates the two. The funny thing is, Peppermint Patty gives me that thing that I need six of. All right, let me look at that one more time. Cool. Craft one of these. Craft this. The chocolate pound cake, man. Truffles up. Bonbons. I don't have enough to grab. The chocolate ganache squares, man. Those look like gâteaux, man. That's GATEU, not a fancy way of saying the ghetto. It's a gato. And if you're familiar with Pokemon, the old gato is is a confectionery that acts like a full heal, like the lava cookie. It- all right. Chocolate cakes, chocolate bites. And of course, this is the fun part. I can actually make that. It's a part of the chocolate pastries. Sure. Lemons. I actually need lemons. I lost my train of thought. Oh well. The funniest thing is this, right? If you do end up getting friend zone, it wouldn't be too bad just to get the chocolate, man. Having a sweet tooth is fine, right? Especially when it comes to, and I finally got my train of thought back. I was talking about the old gâteaux in Pokemon, how they acted like lava cookies. That's kind of like how where did you get the old gâteau again? I have to remember that because that's like a Sinnoh region thing. And then you can get them again. Kind of like how in Unova they have the Castelia cone in Castelia City. That's one thing Black and White 2 did right. Because like in the first Black and White, you had to wait and had to wait in line, and we had the animation where everybody gets one of the Castelia cones, and then you're moving in line as it goes up, and then it's your turn to finally buy the Castelia cone, and you can buy one Castelia cone a day. But in Black and White 2, you don't have to wait in the line. My battery is low. You don't have to wait in the line, and you just get you actually get to buy as many Castelia cones as you want. Anyway, before my tablet loses all of its power, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck on your Valentine's Day event, and I'll see you again next time.